Hey guys, don't mind the hair. I'm just getting out the shower. But I wanted to share with you guys this really cool conversation that I had with one of my coworkers today. But before I get into that, let me just tell you about what happened after our conversation. So I was helping out a customer on one of my lines, and it was just me and her. We were interacting, nothing big. And this guy comes up, and he's like, "Miss, can I tell you something?" And I just kind of looked at him, and then he says again, he was like, "Miss, can I tell you something?" I was like, "Sure, sir, what can I help you with?" He was like, "You may not like me, miss. You may not like me, but you need to keep your day job." And I just sort of looked at him, and then he said it again, "You need to keep your day job." And I'm just like, "You need to leave." It just really bugged me because I had never seen this guy before in my life. I mean, like, give me 10 minutes before you just start yelling at me out of nowhere. Like, let me piss you off first before you start yelling at me. Like, damn, it came out of nowhere. I was just so confused. I'm like, did one of my coworkers piss him off? Does he think that I'm her? Like, I don't know. It was just so awkward. So, like, a few seconds later, I was helping out another customer, and the customer was like, "Miss, you may not like me." And my response was, "But you got to keep your day job." Like, you saw that, right? Like, it was, I don't know what happened. It was just so odd. But, anyway, let me tell you about the conversation. I just wanted to get that out real quick because it was just really, really strange. But anyway, so the conversation I had with my coworker was basically about our best and worst, more so our worst dates that we've ever had. We came to the conclusion that dating in New York sucks. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I mean, if you find someone, then, God bless you. I don't want to say it was luck, but you must be doing something right. Maybe you weren't like necessarily doing something right at that time when you met your mate. Maybe you had a lot of downfalls, and like this is just your moment. Your epiphany. You finally found your person. I haven't had that yet. And while my coworker has that now, at least I assume with her boyfriend of 2 years, before him, the whole dating thing was a little weird for her, as it is for me. So like we just basically went back and forth about the bad dates that we've had while dating in New York, and it was just a lot of fun. So like after that little banter died down, she then asked, "Well, what are some of your best dates?" And I was stuck. Dude, what were my best dates? I mean, aside the week that I dated myself, best dates ever. When was the last time that I went on a date that I could brag about? Like something that made me truly happy and really forced me, not even forced me, like just caused me to be so into the guy that I could like, see a future. Like when she asked, like it took like 5 minutes before I could respond. I was like, well, most recently in the summer, I went on a date and like it started off in my happy place. If you don't know, Barnes and Nobles is my happy place. I love Barnes and Nobles. I love books. Books make me happy. So going there just makes me happy, especially when I'm stressed. So when I was there this one day in the summer, the guy who I was dating for a couple of months. Not even a couple of months. Let's say like no, it was a couple of months. It was a couple of months. So like we met there and it was cool. I got books. We had conversation. I got a ride home. It was a really cool thing, right? But other than that, I couldn't think of anything. And then like I went all the way back into my memory banks, and I'm like, well, there was that one Valentine's Day that I spent with my ex. That was pretty cool. It was cool, but that was 6 years ago. And then I just started thinking, I've been dating for 11 years. I can't recall a great date. Damn. I need to get my life together. Like, that's really, really sad, dude. But yeah, I mean, like, I'm not really like your conventional date. Dinner and a movie is awesome when we've been together for a long time, but it's such a cliche on a first date. Like I'm a person who likes to explore. Let's go to a museum. Let's go to a park. Let's go indoor rock climbing or parasailing or something cool like that and get to know each other then. But I don't know. I couldn't think of something that was worthwhile, worth mentioning. Hmm, maybe those dates are soon to come. Maybe those are just the dates that I have to do for myself. Be happy, be merry. I do love me. So, they're soon to come, I guess. You know, I'm leaving it up to God. Maybe it's just not my time right now. Maybe this is what I'm supposed to be doing right now, getting to know me, dating me, talking about me to you, and all of that jazz. But in any case, I just thought it was rather interesting that I couldn't recall a great date or like my best date in recent history. Maybe next time.